favorites.
Can't wait to release it on my album called It's CALEB A.M. And every single song is just that song.
That'd be my most listened to album of all time.
It's a 12-track course.
I think it's the camera's will focus on me, by the way. Just a little bit. There we go.
Good to have you on the show.
It's great to be here.
As always. Shout out to the live audience who made it out here today. We really appreciate you guys coming out every week.
Yeah, they were getting riled up.
Yeah.
Because of the late start.
The late start.
And I'm not lying when I say this, but we'll just say that Caleb's alarm didn't go off, and then Caleb had to go wake him up. I'm not going to say which one. Dang it. He got me.
It happens.
It happens.
There was one week we just didn't do CALEB A.M. because neither one of us woke up. I hate thinking about it.
One of the worst weeks in existence.
And we had a fan show up the week before.
Yeah.
That's what really sucked. I mean, he hasn't been back.
So how much of a fan really is he?
We let him down. I bet he was there waiting.
He probably was. He probably set an alarm for 6:30 and was just like, it's
Come
time.
on, guys.
What?
Where are they? Yeah. Sadness. Anyways, I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Ladd.
And if you couldn't tell from the theme song, this is a show we call CALEB A.M., your Wednesday morning caffeine. It's a show where we talk about Jesus.
We drink caffeine.
We talk about life. Oh, you answer a question.
We talk about life.
We go to class.
And we did it so perfectly last week.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I woke up a little bit later than normal.
Anyways, today's Bible verse is a duty of a dandy. Today's Bible verse is a dandy.
You know, I think that might be the first time anybody's ever said that about a Bible verse.
I think
so good job.
Thanks. It's a really interesting verse because it has a lot of different meanings. And when I read this 2 days ago, I did research on it because I was like, well, I think it's saying this one thing, but what else could it be saying? And I looked up a lot of different interpretations of it. And it's Proverbs 25. Not Proverbs 25, Proverbs
20 verse 5.
Verse 5, yeah. Just wanted to clarify to the audience who brought their Bibles to read along today. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. They all get candy if they bring them.
Yeah. You know what? You can get candy too, man. I know you meant it. It's okay.
Yeah. College life is hard, bro.
We get it. Alright.
You can be forgetful.
Alright.
Speaking of which, remind me to bring my Bible to class today.
Yes. Alright. Proverbs 20 verse 5. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Once again, I've chosen this verse because it's interesting. My interpretation of it was that, you never know the motive of somebody's heart unless you're, a wise person or you know that person type of thing. And then I read some interpretations where it was not even a person doesn't even know their own purpose in life. It's only until they gain insight that they figure out what it is. And I've read some where it was just completely different from that, where only God has insight into your heart, and He's the only person who can show you what your true purpose is and pull you out the water. I don't know, I thought it was really interesting hearing those different interpretations and thoughts on it, because it's a cool verse, and I like pirate stuff, so hearing deep waters is cool.
That's the most pirate verse ever.
It is the most pirate verse. I don't know, Noah's Ark is pretty pirate.
Yeah, you're right. Noah was the world's first pirate.
He really was.
Cool dude.
He stole all the animals.
Huh. Someone needs to make a movie about this.
Honestly, the world's first pirate.
Noah. Can't wait to watch that.
I'm so excited.
Speaking of watching that, caffeine?
Yeah.
Good verse. Let's caffeine. I have a Sourhead's Bang.
Excuse me.
happened?
It fell.
I know that, but how?
I dropped it.
But how? It's just.
Yeah. I have a rainbow sherbet rain.
Smells sour.
Smells rain. That's good.
It's sour.
That's good.
Oh, hey, this one's expired.
No way.
Yeah.
By how many days?
Like 10.
Sick. Oh yeah. Sour. That's why they call it sour heads.
Yep.
Anyways. Shall we get...
Whoa! Sorry, bro. That energy just...
Shall we get into the debate today? Or the question of the
Yeah,
week,
it was
I
a
should say.
massive debate, dude.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ever. We did sweatshirts versus hoodies. It was on my Instagram, which means that people voted, and you're gonna guess.
I am gonna guess.
Christmas time. I'm wearing my candy cane socks. This is so Christmas. This is the earliest I've gotten to Christmas music.
Dude, literally, I think it was fall break that did it for me.
It was. I started listening to Christmas music on the way to Madison at fall break.
I did the same thing. I think it's just because I got home and it was cold. And
I'm so used to heat, I just assumed that the cold meant.
And like my whole family was home, and usually like our fall. This is the first time our fall break has landed on my parents and my mom and Jackie's fall break, because their fall break used to be 2 days and now it's 2 weeks, and so they were out while I was out. I don't know. It felt so much like Christmas, and the sun wasn't out. It was cloudy the whole time. I think that had something to do with it. I don't know. It was a Christmassy mood, but
Yeah.
continue on.
Well, for those that don't know, a hoodie is it has a hood.
I'll get examples.
It looks like a sweatshirt with a hood, and they normally have pockets or a zipper going down the middle. And a sweatshirt is kind of just like a very soft, long tee.
So this is a sweatshirt.
But we're wearing a sweatshirt.
It is a heavy, kind of like you said, long sleeve tee. And then this is a hoodie. It's got a hood. And it's got little pockets for your...
Not all the
pants.
time, but
most of the time.
most of the time.
I'd say 8 times out of 10.
Yeah. And sometimes it has a zipper.
Sometimes, yes. In that case, though, would it be a jacket?
Jackets are hoodies. Those are synonymous.
Jackets aren't hoodies.
Most of the time.
I
I guess you could say a jacket is more of a...
I have a jacket that's not a hoodie in here.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you could just say jackets are synonymous with all of the words for something you wear to keep yourself warm.
Yeah. I feel like a jacket has to have a zipper, though.
Yeah. Although I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That's an interesting point.
Either way, we were talking about hoodies and sweatshirts.
True. Not jackets.
Since we're talking about the sweatshirts real quick, I think this is the perfect time to show off my new sweatshirt that I got. Look at it. It's so cool. Oh. Oh. This is Rengoku from Demon Slayer. It's Andy's favorite character, so for
I bought a sweatshirt.
For a Christmas present for Andy, I bought him one, and I figured I'd buy myself one. They were expensive, but yeah, I think it was worth it. Because the sweatshirt's so soft. And I love the character. And this is like from my favorite movie ever. This is one of my favorite moments of all time. When he says, "Set your heart ablaze." You'll watch it one day. It'll be a lot cooler than what I just said. But yeah. So sweatshirts versus hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
This is my new sweatshirt.
This is my old sweatshirt.
I'll give you the chance to discuss.
Oh, discuss.
And then I'll give my opinion on it too.
Well, it is. I put in the thumbnail a classy debate, because it is a classy debate. Because it's a tough debate. Because I am happy with a hoodie or a sweatshirt most days. For me, though, all of my homies, all my peeps, make fun of me because I am always choosing style over comfort. It's just who I am.
I don't make fun of you for that.
You don't. A lot of people do. Mainly Lauren. Because
Gosh, I hate her.
Because I'll wear jeans to a function. Jeans.
I didn't mean that, Lauren. I'm sorry.
I'll wear jeans to a function before I'll wear sweatpants to a function, and she thinks I'm crazy for that. It's okay.
I'm definitely style over comfort. I feel like church events.
Well,
I don't go to parties, so.
But while I think the hoodie offers more comfort, unless it's hot outside. If it's a cold day, the hoodie's going to offer you more comfort than the sweatshirt will. But I believe the sweatshirt is more stylish than the hoodie. I enjoy wearing flannels as well. It's a lot easier to rock a flannel over a sweatshirt than it is a hoodie, because then your hoodie has to hang over your flannel, which isn't a bad look. It's just not the look I prefer. I like the simplicity of sweatshirts more than hoodies. I enjoy the complexity of sweatshirts more than hoodies. I don't know. I'd rather spend $32 on a really cool crew neck than I would $34 because it has a hood. That's me. I enjoy the sweatshirt. It's one of my favorite clothing items. It's the sweatshirt. Hence, I'm wearing one now. And as far as the people go, I believe the people don't think like I do, because the hoodie is such a staple of an item. I mean, it's hoodie season. Like, people used to talk about it at school, like, guys, it's almost hoodie season. Like, I can't wait to start dressing. And I was like,
Yeah, but you gotta remember, people call it sweater weather now because of the neighborhood. But are sweaters, what are they?
that's a good point. I don't know what a sweater is.
I would personally say that they are like a cousin. No, they're a brother of the sweatshirt. Because they are just sweatshirts that are sewn.
Yeah. But yeah, I always thought it was funny when people said it's hoodie season, I can start dressing now, and I'm like, you need a hoodie to dress, homie?
Oh, I do. I saw a meme yesterday that was like, me when the temperature finally drops like below 50 degrees so I can finally pull out my most stylish outfit. It's my normal outfit but with a sweatshirt over it. I was like, yeah, that's literally what I wore yesterday, and it's the first time I've liked my outfit this year.
I do. I love the winter so much more than every other season, because that's when I can start being stylish. Because that's when I like my style the best. Because most of the time it's just shorts and a t-shirt, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But I like
I like how I look in
hoodies, flannels, sweatshirts, pants, all that stuff. I hate wearing shorts unless I'm like at home chilling. I don't like wearing shorts in public because I don't like my legs because they're stuffy.
I love your legs.
So yeah, I think the hoodie is gonna win the debate or the poll just because it's such a staple in the world and in the hearts of many. But I do think it's gonna be kind of close. I'm gonna go 55-45 for the hoodie. 56-44.
It was 58-42 for the sweatshirt.
Really?
Sweatshirt came out on top. Let's go sweatshirt.
Good for the sweatshirt, man.
Also, it sounds like it should be farther away because this is like the most voters I've ever had, and there were 50 votes for sweatshirts and 36 for hoodies.
Sounds about right.
In my head, that sounds like it should be a little bit farther apart because that's 14 voters off.
Well, 50 plus 36 is what?
86.
All right, and how many people? 36 divided by 86.
I'm gonna do 50 divided by 86. 50 divided by 86. I mean, it's just right.
It's accurate.
It's accurate. It's just in my head. It doesn't sound right.
Good for the sweatshirt.
I'm so happy for the sweatshirt because
pull through. I think that's the upset of the century.
Yeah. So for me, my favorite article of clothing ever is between the sweatshirt and the socks. I think the sweatshirt pulls through. Honestly, if you'd asked me like 5 years ago, it would have been socks. But
he's matured.
I've matured.
Maturity is understanding socks. the best article of clothing you can
I
wear.
think a part of it is because I can't wear a sweatshirt all year long, so there's a little bit of
That's true.
like, you know, I miss it so much when I'm not wearing it. But I do love my socks. They're both the best article of clothing. They're tied, but right now sweatshirts are out because it's what we're talking about. But yeah, I personally think that they're more comfortable than hoodies. I don't use the hood, and so the strings sometimes flop in my face. It bothers me. The strings also sometimes get uneven, which bothers me. If I'm wearing a backpack, the hood is uncomfortable because you have to like fish it out, or else it's like weirdly pressed up against you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of hoodies overall.
I like
I'm a
the
big
hoodie.
fan of hoodies. I'm just like way less than sweatshirts.
I like the hoodie a lot.
Because
not
I mean I have a bunch of hoodies, but most of the hoodies I have are because the Noah Con hoodie I got, or like Game Theory hoodies I have, and half of those don't even have hoods. And then I also have like an office one that Andy bought me a long time ago. But I don't wear I wear the Noah one at night when I'm sometimes, but because it's so oversized, but I can't wear it in public.
I wear the Noah hoodie at night when I sometimes.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, and then you just didn't
Sorry.
finish that thought. It's okay.
It's oversized, so I
Yeah.
don't wear it out in public at all. Yeah.
I go to the sweatshirt a lot more than the hoodie. I only really go to the hoodie if I'm feeling sick and I want to wear my hood, because I don't go to the hood that
Yeah.
often. Or if I'm wearing a jersey with a hoodie underneath it, because that's a good look in my opinion. But
I also agree with that, but I don't have.
the one thing
I have my Overwatch League jerseys on.
Yeah. If somebody told me that like they're picking hoodie over sweatshirt, the only reason I would feel like okay, that's kind of valid is that, you know, the hoodie has the hand pockets, which they come in clutch so many times when I'm wearing my hoodie, and I would say like, well, yeah, it would look good on a sweatshirt, but it wouldn't,
It would not.
because you gotta have
It
the hood.
balances out with
Yeah.
the hood.
That's my favorite part about the hoodie, but it's not that good enough of a feature to outdo the sweatshirt.
I do like the pocket, but my issues with it are I don't think they look good on a hoodie.
I think they look fine.
And then also, I have pockets like this, and this is where I prefer my hands to be when I'm walking anyways. But if my hands are so cold that they need to be in pockets, if I put them in here, my fingertips touch, and my fingertips are cold, so I'm not getting the warmth, and then so that my hands are cool or warm, but my fingertips, I either have to ball them up or like try to get them away, and it's weird.
Right.
I'm like sweatshirt all the way around across the board. But I get the argument for a hoodie.
Yeah.
It's just
I would say, like, if I'm ranking my articles of clothing, I think sweatshirt's probably number 2. And I put hoodie at like 4.
sock, sweatshirt. I don't know.
I'd be like shoes.
Pajama pants. Then shoes.
I go shoes, sweatshirt, jeans, hoodie, socks. I used to be bigger on socks, but now most of the time my socks.
We're just maturing.
Yeah, my socks. Most of the time they say limited to the white Nike, especially in the summer.
I don't own any socks that aren't special.
In the winter, I do.
So-
Hey, I'm just joking. In the winter, I do start to wear more of my cool socks because I'm wearing jeans, so it doesn't really matter if my socks match my shirt or not.
I need to get some white socks because I own like 2 pairs of socks that don't clash with my all blue on clouds.
Yeah.
So I either have to tough it out and look like an idiot for the day because I'm wearing like
3 shades of blue.
like off blue on my socks with these like turquoise on clouds, and I'm just like, people will not notice, nobody will care, but I'm scared.
That was our debate.
I'm just so glad this sweatshirt's worn.
Yeah, I was surprised that they won.
I'm just. I think they're just so much better. I love them. But
They're a nice article clothing. Before you get into your incredible story of the week, I have something to share. I'm so proud of you. That's what I wanted to share.
that's what you wanted to say.
Well, no, but I wanted to say it. I am so proud of you, though.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
People are gonna
So-
be so confused.
They are. My really,
I can't wait till I say that to you next week.
I know. I can't wait till I say it right
Yeah,
back.
say it right back.
My really only like story I want to talk about. There might be a few things I mentioned.
As that I called you on Sunday and asked you when you were coming back. Sorry, I just ruined the story.
Dang it.
Guys, this was so cool. Caleb called me.
I'm leaving. Show's over. So I entered an auction on Monday for a comic book. It is Spider-Man 136, first appearance of Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin. Probably, other than the first appearance of Kraven or the first appearance of Black Cat, probably like my dream Spider-Man comic book to own. The auction's still going on. I have set myself a limit of $130.
Golly. Who expecting?
The auction currently sits at 57. I need to go bid so I can purchase it when the time comes. But
Are you winning right now?
no, I need to go bid. I was winning at $21 for a solid 4 hours, and I thought,
Then the guy that made the thing probably was like, I'm not getting rid of this for $21.
well, it's my comic shop. They can't really do that because they're the website for Lone Star Comics. So they have auction weeks once a month where they just auction off a bunch of comic books they've had sitting that aren't selling at the price they want. So they just like, okay. It's the cool thing about it is that it's graded. I don't have any comic books graded. I need to get that one graded. I think it'd be at like a 4.5 or a 5. I don't know exactly.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's
Yeah, it's got
Like
some
the-
water damage and
the corners are kind of
Yeah.
squished in.
but none of the pages were missing, which is good. And the guy who I bought it from Bratz in Tupelo, and he said he had two. One of them, he said this one would probably be rated at like a 4.5 to a 5, and he had another one. He was like, this would probably be a 7, 7.5. Which it was like $40 more for the 7.5, and I was like, I'll take this one.
If you're getting it just to keep it,
Yeah.
and the difference isn't that large.
The other one did not have water damage going on the spine though, which was nice. But I didn't want to pay an extra $40 at the time. But this comic book, it's graded at an 8.5, and it's got that cool little graded binder
thing?
that's got the little number on the top, which would be really cool
They do
to
for
have.
Pokemon cards.
Mhm. So I'm hoping I can get that, and stay tuned, everybody, because next week I'll let you know whether or not I got it or not. So
How long does the auction go?
a week. So it started Monday, and it goes until Monday. So
That's scary if it's already at $57, but
yeah, but
maybe it'll.
it's worth 150. That comic at that scale grade is worth 150. So
I have some
that's why I set my limit.
Pokemon cards from when every once in a while, like hanging out with Daniel or Colton or something, and they bought Pokemon stuff. I would just be like, I'll buy one. I have some that are worth like $30.
Yeah.
And then I realized the other day, I was like, I should just sell these to
them.
Daniel.
I'm not gonna.
I found my Pokemon binder that I thought had a lot of good stuff in it from when I used to secretly buy Pokemon cards because I was a bad little boy. And like there was like nothing that good in it. I did find one card that like, oh no, this isn't good.
Why is this not good?
You like to bounce the ball,
I won't bounce it.
and then it rolls away, and you get upset.
I won't bounce it. I'll just toss it.
Found one card that like I thought was really rare, and then I looked it up, and people are selling it on eBay for like $250, and I was like, huh, maybe I should sell this card. But then I also found it on like Amazon for $5, so I was like, I guess these people
Are stupid.
are stupid. Maybe they're really hoping there are other people that are also stupid.
I love looking at some eBay auctions, like the bag of air from the Donda listening event. that was going for $30,000 on an auction, and it was literally a Ziploc bag a guy held up at the Donda listening event. I'm like, it's a Ziploc bag. Kanye didn't breathe in the bag.
It scares me that somebody would buy that to know what they would do. It's like when what's her face was selling her bath water. It's like people bought that, and it's like,
why?
They probably drank it.
What are you gonna like?
Like that's disgusting.
$30,000. I can't wait to one day sell my entire Funko Pop collection and buy my girlfriend an engagement ring. And then she's gonna be like, "How'd you afford this?"
You don't want to know. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll sell my collection.
No, you won't.
I won't. Mine actually has been growing lately.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I'm proud
show
of-
off some of my
I'm
new
proud
ones.
of my collection, bro.
I thought
Have
you were
you
going to say
wa-
you were proud of my collection.
I am proud of your collection too. Have you watched the Caillou?
Hakayu. Haikyuu.
My fault.
Yeah, I have it. It's one of my top 10.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it because I like
super
sports.
fun. It was about the. I haven't finished it because only the first 2 seasons were on Netflix. But let me see where it's at. I'll sit down.
I'll start it this week.
It's pretty long, just so you know.
How many episodes?
It's like 4 seasons.
I'll start the first season this week.
The first and second season were the only ones I've seen.
Unlike-
but the third and fourth season aren't dubbed, so I just haven't watched them yet. But I have it at. It's my 17th, but it has a 90. So.
I wanted to watch it because I like sports and I've seen the Funko Pops and they look cool.
And it's about to go up at least
it
one
passed
spot.
One Punch Man? No way.
It used to be actually all the way up
It's
here.
better than One Punch Man?
One Punch Man season 2 is a letdown.
Is it?
Like One Punch Man season 1 would be in my top 5.
Okay.
Season 2 is kind of boring.
That's kind of,
It's not bad, but it's pretty notoriously worse than the first one because they didn't the first one's so good because the villain is the villain throughout, and then Saitama just gets to kind of work his way up to the villain, and then he has this incredible fight scene with him. But in season 2,
don't tell me.
Saitama's not in the show as much because he doesn't there were so many different things in the first season for him to fight, and there was really only 1 or 2 things in the second season, so it ends up focusing on other characters.
Sure.
But it's still good. It's just people hate on it, and I'm like, no, it's like an 8, and the first season was like a 9.5. But yeah, so I have it at a 90 right now, so I have seen it.
I didn't know that.
But here they are. I got the Julia pop because it was $8 in the Shoya Hinata pop. Yeah, I keep seeing the Haikyuu pops, but is that my alarm going off? My 7 o'clock alarm that always goes off. I kept seeing them, but I never saw Shoya, which is this guy, the main character, and I was like, I don't want to start with any of these guys. But I do want Kageyama really bad, and I might get, if I get Kageyama, I might get these dudes too, just kind of as I see them. But I didn't want to start with one of them. Right. But that's also how I felt about Cowboy Bebop, because really the only Cowboy Bebop pops I wanted were Jet, Spike, and Faye. But then
I want Faye so bad.
at GameStop, same. At GameStop, I saw Julia, and they had it was $8 for a Pro Week thing. And
What day did you go?
It's over.
No, I'm saying not
Saturday.
You went Saturday? Okay.
No,
I went
Saturday. Saturday or Friday, I don't remember.
I went Thursday, and I saw the same Julia pop next to Ed. I hate Ed.
They weren't right next to each other when I went. She was at the top of the shelf, and Ed was at the very bottom. Somebody got mad.
Someone moved they were both at the bottom.
I saw Ed, and then I got really excited. I was like, ooh, maybe for some reason they have the other ones. And then I saw Julia, and I was like, it's $8.
I saw Julia first, and I got very excited. And then I saw Ed and no one else.
Compared to, I really wish that they made Ein his own pop, because they have, big animal pops.
I'd get Ein.
I'd get Ein, but
I still regret not buying Jet while I was at the beach.
I regret not buying Jet, Spike, and Faye when they had them at GameStop.
I have still never seen Faye.
I saw all 3 of them. I took a picture and sent it to Daniel. I was like, I might do this, and then
I saw Spike, but that was before I finished the show, and some people told me the ending was bad. So I was like, well, I might not. The ending was not bad, by the way. I really love the ending.
I haven't seen it. Just kidding. But yeah, my collection is $833.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm gonna hit that 1K mark. Although I think it's a little bit more than that because there are some pops that don't have a price on them because I don't know.
True. I have some like that also.
But she's already worth 26. Dang.
I'm almost at 70 items. Which is crazy.
Where is he? Yeah, I was really excited when I went and looked because Julia, she's already worth 16, and I got her for 8, so that was pretty cool.
That is hype. I didn't know she was worth 16.
Because Haganesco was worth 19, I almost bought him again because mine's broken.
Yeah, I saw Haganesco at GameStop while I was there.
I wish that I had bought him again because I would do it now, but the deal's over, so it's kind of whatever. But yeah, I kind of bought that one because it also looks like my sister Julia because she has blonde hair, and that's pretty much all you need. That's it.
Or a Funko Pop. Oh.
For a Funko Pop, that's really all you need.
Yeah.
But I took a picture of it and sent it to her, and I was like, I got a whatever. I pretended it was one of those that you have. That was just like I made it of Julia, which I actually tried to do one time because I was gonna get it for Christmas, and I was gonna make it either holding the lizard or look like the lizard, and then I couldn't find it. It was impossible. But anyways, yeah. I sent her a picture of it and covered up the name. I was like, I just made you as a pop. And she's like, oh my gosh, please get that. What's it actually from? And I told her, and I was like, I already got it for me. But I was going to go to the GameStop here and see if they had it and buy it again for her. But
you could always buy her Ed.
I love my sister, actually. I have respect for her. Except I did tell her to go to the GameStop in Madison to check out, because they have a lot of pops there. I was like, can you go and buy me some of the $8 pops? And she said, sure, and then didn't go. So, you know.
No!
Stuff came up. She got busy, apparently, but that wasn't enough.
My sister almost bought the Aang Pop when we went to GameStop.
I almost bought the Aang Pop last time, too, when I bought Julia, but then I ended up buying another Demon Slayer keychain. I got a duplicate.
He's quirky like that. Did you notice the Easter egg I put in on the top 10 video? It's not really an Easter egg, it's just kind of funny.
I watched the video like twice.
Okay.
What can you give me context?
It's a Demon Slayer thing.
The Michael Jackson bit?
That's not it. So
the Muzan Kabutsuji thing, whenever like I said he wasn't in my top 10?
No, not that.
But he is?
Yeah. I told you about that.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason I thought it would be really funny when Evan's video cuts out, so I just put the picture of the characters when I put Muzan, and I would put the name of Evan's character and then put a dash in the show. And so I put Muzan, whatever his last name was, dash Demon Slayer Tanjiro. Because I thought it would be really funny. And he had no, you didn't have another Demon Slayer there, did he?
I had.
Yeah.
I had to. Oh, it's Andy.
But yeah, I put Demon Slayer Tanjiro as the show, and I hoped someone would notice. But
I did not notice.
Nobody did.
Which is funny because I read, I skipped back at that moment and read Muzan Kabutsuji again because all I saw was Muzan, and then I saw other words, and I was like, wait, did he put his last name too? Mm-hmm. That's cool. But I just completely missed that.
I thought it was so funny. I was just like, I can't wait for someone to see this, and nobody did.
That is funny.
I should have put Demon Slayer Mitsu. I don't know how to spell that.
Everything in Japanese is really easy to spell. Mitsuri.
Okay. Thank you.
You just gotta listen to the sounds.
I have arrived.
Would it be?
I can just see Andy just standing there. I have arrived. And and then he'd do the fluke off.
Yeah. Those were the days.
The fluke off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So some other stuff I did this week was not yet. Since we were already on the anime train, I was looking at my top 100. Although I keep thinking about how fun it would be to make my ranking all animes I've seen, because it would get so much hate.
Dude, I would dislike the video.
No, dude, I'm serious. It would get an absurd amount of hate because
you have My Hero Academia probably loaded.
I haven't seen that. It's the fact that anime fans are like, if you have a single different opinion than me, you're an idiot. Like, you could like all the same shows, but if Attack on Titan isn't your number one, it's your number two, people are like, you should kill them. It's like it's mainly Attack on Titan. They're evil. They're possessed.
I've seen Attack on Titan.
What?
Colby liked it, so I watched it.
The whole thing?
Mm-hmm. My freshman year.
I did not know that.
It was okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's mid as crap. Second season was really good.
I never watched the second season, I don't think.
Oh, I asked if you watched the whole thing.
Well, I didn't. I think I watched, I don't know.
The first season?
I guess.
There's like 4 seasons, though.
Well, then I don't think I watched the whole thing.
The show's ending soon. But anyways, spoiler alert if that video does ever happen, Attack on Titan is on the lower half. I think it's overhyped as all get out, and I don't think it's that good. I think it's on the lower half anyways. Yeah, it's on the lower half. Wow. Yeah, it's on the much lower half. But most of the stuff I've seen is good. It has a positive score. It's just on the lower half. But anyways, there was a show that I started like halfway through last semester.
Yep.
And I started it because I've heard really good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a sad show that I hadn't seen, and it was long, which is why I hadn't seen it. It was like 60-something episodes. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch it. And like,
power through.
Oh my gosh. When I started watching it, I got through the first few episodes pretty fast, which is common for when I start a new show.
Sure.
Even if it's a little boring, I try to power through it. And first few episodes, they can't all be Demon Slayer. They can't all hook you in so fast. But it was getting pretty boring, and the show never really gets exciting. Like, the end of the first season they had some like weird stuff going on. It's called Fruits Basket. It had some weird stuff going on, but I thought it was boring. And most of the conflict in the show could be resolved if the characters would just stop being jerks and talk. Because they're just all jerks. They're all mean. They're none of them are willing to change.
Sounds like the show sucks.
No,
all the characters are jerks.
Like, the main character is so insanely nice. Like, she's never been rude to a single person, but for some reason, they're just half the characters don't like trust her, which I kind of get because of the show. They're all like family that have this weird secret, and they don't want her to really know about it, but she does, and she's super nice, and she loves everybody. Like, even like the main villain of the show, she's just nice to her, and it's just like,
as you should be.
You should just trust her, guys. And I get it for some of the characters that don't know her well, but even the people that know her and live with her and like interact with her daily, and eventually the one that even like marries her, he even is just like, stop, stay back, you hate me. It's like, just shut up. It doesn't make sense. Shut up. I don't want to watch an entire episode of her being like, no, please, I love you. And he's like, no, you're a monster and you hate me because I'm a monster. It's like so freaking annoying. Every character in the show, every problem in the show could have been resolved in one episode per problem.
So
not the biggest problem of the show. That one kind of makes sense.
So was the show good?
I'll get there.
Okay.
So yeah, I was getting really bored, but the whole time I was like, this is a good like plot. It's too boring for me to like it as of now. But Then I got to the last season. The first couple episodes of the last season were really good. Some of my favorites. And then the middle of the last season was not that good. I was bored out of my mind. The main villain becomes more prominent, and they try to make you sympathetic for her. And I was just like, no, she's a freaking villain. She's disgusting, and I don't like her. And it's not even like good writing as a villain. She's what? No, she's not the villain. This villain, literally, she's not even like. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You haven't seen the show. Nobody watching has seen it. Andy said so. And people say it's a better romance anime than Your Lie and Love Is War. Nothing. No romance.
Fruit Basket, or are you talking about something else?
It's pretty notoriously good. Your Love Is War. Love Is War and Fruits Basket had the same rating, but Love Is War has like 60,000 more ratings, so it's more impressive. I don't know what Your Lie in April has, but I get the hype around it being the best romance. Like, it has a really good story. It's just I don't think it's paced the best or told the best.
Has it seen after being rejected?
Your Lie in Love Is War easily solo after being rejected. Dude, I swear people who rate these anime online, they just gotta say trash is the best. Hey, Fruits Basket isn't trash. Anyways,
so far, based off his description, I'm picking up that it's trash.
My rating for it was a 72.
The ending better have a great ending.
The ending was really good.
Okay.
Like, the ending, I cried a little bit in one of the episodes because one of my favorite characters, he's like, he kind of never fully gets his way, and then he got this really cute scene.
Is that the show you were watching when I got home? Okay.
Love Is War is the best thing ever. Second favorite TV show of all time now. It moved up. Yeah, he finally got this cool thing, and then he also had one. He also had one of the best scenes of the show, which I'm just gonna stop reviewing it because this is CALEB A.M. But yeah, I gave it a 72. And what is above average? You just said that is above average. Maybe something like the 72.
It is above average.
It is above average. The ending was really good. I think the 72 is good.
What is the definitive line of average? Because 50 would be
45 to 55 is average. No, 50 to 60 would be average.
I feel like above 60 has to be average, because that seems like it's along the lines of mid.
Well, average isn't technically
bad. Or
bad.
It's better than mid.
It's the median, or it's the mean.
Sure. If you're looking at it in math, if you're looking at it in rating.
It depends on how. The average is like the most common rating, and I'd say the most things would fall in the 55 to 65 range.
Well, I guess I need to stop saying things are average, because when I say things are average, I say they're better than mid. But I guess
that's a little bit better than mid if mid is 45 to 55.
I always looked at average at like 60 to 70. It's average.
That's very close to the range I just gave, so you could make an argument for it.
I mean, 72 is above average.
I want to watch it, but it sounds like I'm going to be suffering for a bit.
That's what I heard.
Andy, I think you'd like it more than me. And the ending is really good. Like, the ending had a lot of moments that made me choke up. And then there was like one awesome scene. Awesome, bro.
I started rewatching after being rejected.
Really?
I want to feel something again.
My Crunchyroll's connected to the TV.
Yeah.
Just don't watch anything I'm in the middle of watching because it messes up the order.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel something again.
That's fair.
So I started watching.
Maybe you should watch Demon Slayer.
No.
I hate you.
I will. Just the first 3 episodes were so not entertaining.
That's just not true.
That is. They just were not entertaining.
The first episode is very entertaining because his family gets slaughtered. That's okay. I hated every second of Samurai Champloo.
That's just not true. Don't lie.
It's been okay. But
it's better than It Invaded.
I disagree.
It Invaded had one good episode, and it was the first one. The rest of them have suck balls. So,
Sniper's a really good episode.
It's really not.
It was fun.
Summertime Rendering was really good, but I did not like the villain.
I haven't talked about the villains enough.
I didn't like how it ended up. I don't know.
Andy's telling you to watch Your Lie in April.
Me to watch Your Lie in April?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll want to die at the end of it.
Well, then I'm not going to watch it.
In a good way.
There's no such thing as wanting to die
No,
in a good way.
Ooh, man, that show. It got me good.
Um,
I think that's the most I've ever cried watching a show. Maybe Demon Slayer, I don't know. I've cried several different times watching Demon Slayer. I cried one time for like 30 minutes watching Your Lie in April. It was awesome.
I'm not giving up on Summertime Rendering. It's just, I don't think I'm going to like it based on what happened in the last episode.
The villain was weird, but I'm still loving it.
I really liked it at first, and now, I don't know, that last episode just really, like, it brought it from, like, super good to, like, average. Based on my standards of average. And it could get better, like, I don't know, how many times does he have to kill himself to beat the villain?
I don't know. It's kind of what those shows are about. You hate ReZero. He dies like 100 times. I think
that's why I hated Doctor Strange. He just kept dying against Dormammu. And I was like, gosh,
no, that was a pretty cool way to beat a villain. Because he was attrition, like, hey, I'll do this forever. I thought that was cold.
Not a big magic guy, though.
I don't care for magic.
It was better than the second Doctor Strange. That movie sucked.
I think magic in movies is typically pretty boring because it's just like they have spells that could instantly kill things and they just don't use them. So they can go like lightning zap, lightning zap, lightning zap. It's just Harry Potter, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, Harry Potter sucks. I hate that Warren made me watch those movies.
Great.
But I made her watch Star Wars and she doesn't like Star Wars, so I guess. People have different opinions. I don't know.
There's no way. Everybody has to have the same opinion.
Considering how mine and Lauren's first date went, I still can't believe we're together. She laughed at Empire Strikes Back. Who does that?
Villains. I got this ramen drink, but it didn't come with the cap, and so I can't open it.
I got you, bro. Watch this. 1 second. It's moving. Is this gonna break on me or something?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we'll find out, because I'm gonna get this open.
Well, my watch told me to keep it going.
Keep it going.
Andy, do you like my sweatshirt? Be cool if you had one of these, wouldn't it?
Hey, talk about your greatest achievement this week.
This weekend, Saturday, I played in a disc golf tournament, and for the second time ever, I won. There was a big dub, so I got everybody to sign my CL disc that Caleb bought me he gave it to me on a CALEB A.M stream.
I did.
It was you can go see my genuine reaction because I didn't know what it was until then.
Oh gosh, it came back up. It was going down very well.
But yeah, so
Sorry, keep going.
it was a hard fought tournament.
It was.
I won.
He did.
I had a pretty big lead at one point, but then I had a bad last few holes. It was almost like the Wise tournament that I got second place on because I had a 4-stroke lead with 3 holes left, and then bogey parred while he birdied, and he ended up tying with me or something like that. And we had to go to the throw off, and I lost the throw off.
Yeah,
but
I remember that. I was your caddy.
But yeah, I won. It was really fun. I got to be with Jonah both rounds, which was fun. At one point, Charlie was in first place by like 4 strokes, and then he double bogeyed 3 times, and he got really mad after that. And so, you know,
Sounds like average. Okay, well, there's liquid coming out.
I figured I would just go buy another one of those and find one that had the top on it. I've never had one, and so I got it from Five Below, and
There's liquid coming out when I squeeze. Maybe you just gotta like do this. I love it. He's talking about this? Or
It's about the
your sweatshirt.
sweatshirt.
Andy, do you like my sweatshirt? It's Demon Slayer related. It's actually not. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking of retiring this disc, not throwing it anymore because, I already only threw it because I love the disc and I didn't want it to go to waste. But now that it has like, tournament signatures on it, I feel like it's just, it's a scary game.
Tastes like watermelon. What flavor is this? Lychee. Does lychee taste like watermelon?
I think I'm gonna put this back in the fridge and then go buy another one at some point and pop them both. But yeah, so I'm probably not gonna throw this anymore. I have another H3, but if you're feeling generous and you want to make another one, you know what I need.
Another H3?
You know what I need.
An H3?
Yes.
I was so lucky I found one of that color though.
Yeah.
I was so hyped. I was like,
When I put it in my bag, I always put it in on this side, pointing forward, because that side's just brown.
yeah.
Although it does kind of work out well because I'm kind of phasing out pink.
Are
Most of the new discs I'm buying, besides this one right here, which I'm about to show off, is in blue.
That's a cool disc. I love that stamp.
And I got 2 pink discs at the tournament, but that's because the other one I wanted, besides this one, there was a pink one and a blue one, and I didn't know they had it until I saw my friend holding the blue one, and he was about to buy it. And I was like, dang. Love yours too, Caleb. Cool color. Nice color.
Thanks, man.
But this is the other disc I got. I really like it. The Rip It.
It's a psychedelic rip it.
Like rip it like a frog, rip it.
And rip it like you do
I do think
disc golf.
my only complaint with this disc is it's a 7-speed. It's like 7.5.
I wouldn't. The only disc close to that speed I throw is my leopard, and that's only if I need an S curve.
I started throwing lower speed discs for some holes. Oh wait, I didn't have that up there. I don't have room for it, and I like that one more. But I think that the name Rip It should have been on like a 13, 14 speed disc. When you gotta rip it, because you don't rip a 7-speed.
Yeah, that's true.
But
You just kind of flick it.
the name is so cool,
It is cool. And the stamp.
and the stamp is so cool. It's like a little witch frog, and the moon is on. It's cool.
So the witch stuff.
So yeah, cool disc.
Awesome win on the shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
I thought of another story.
Now we're gonna win this weekend.
Did you see the doubles tournament at the SCU?
Yeah, I won't be here
$50
to sign up.
It's per team, but like so 25.
That's only $25 a person. That's not bad.
It seems kind of stupid, but anyway.
Tournaments I play in are $40 for one.
If it wasn't at Wise, I would beg you to stay.
I wouldn't stay.
But fine. But
I'm going to see the FNAF movie
oh, that's right.
with my homie Jack, and we're gonna have fun.
I
Talk about Demon Slayer.
Hello to the Flower and Moon comes out that weekend too. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna go see that potentially. It's just so freaking
It is a
long.
very long movie. It's Martin Scorsese though, so I'm gonna hope it's okay. And
It has good reviews right now. But
the story, it's based off of, is cool. So. But last night, me, JJ Colton, and Colton's friend girl went to Moe's, and I made so many makeout jokes. It was hilarious. I made like 50. JJ asked me to stop. But he's like, Caleb, how much longer is this gonna go on?
forever.
And I said, until I feel my revenge is satisfied. But
I'm glad I got to take a little bit of revenge for you.
It was bingo was cool. The prizes were freaking insane. Like I didn't expect the prizes to be like what they were. We didn't win, but JJ was like, or Colton was like 1 away from the X out, which would have been the TV. I was 2 away from the blackout, which would have been the Xbox with the headphones and the video game.
That would have been pretty sick, because
I would have. You know how many Funko Pops I could have got?
Dang it.
What?
I thought you would have just given it to me. I
Do you? I didn't think you'd want it.
No, I've kind of won an Xbox, but I'm not going to spend money on one because I don't have a good place to put it.
Yeah.
And I don't have games to play on.
I would have gotten so many Funko Pops.
What color is my H? Oh, H7 that came in. It's orange.
Mm.
It looks cool. I like it.
It does look cool. I've seen it. I didn't know that was yours, Andy.
Wait, what weekend are you talking about? The FNAF weekend. Me and Jack told you about it.
So that's this weekend, isn't it? Oh, then Killers of the Flower Moon comes out before FNAF.
This weekend is pickleball.
Yeah. I'm planning on going to see it on a Tuesday. Anyways, unless
You should come up, Andy. And you can
Um,
ride with me to Birmingham and pay for my gas.
But yeah, so
Just kidding.
to get a
Yeah,
bingo
we'll do it.
card for Moe's, I guess they expect most people who play bingo to drink. You have to show your ID, and they either give you a wristband or an X if you can or can't drink. And it was really funny because when they ID'd Aaliyah and Colton, they gave Aaliyah a wristband, and she used her actual ID, which says under 21 until like 08/26. Like the year 2026, and they gave her a wristband. She was like, I don't know what's happening. Colton did it. It says she's under 21 till 2026. That's 3 years. It was so funny, dude. And then, yeah, bingo was cool.
Did she opportunize on
She
that?
did not.
That's good.
Yeah, bingo was kind of fun. I probably won't go back because the food is not good, and their music there was some horrible songs and there were some good songs that they played on their playlist, but it was so loud. I
was a little upset when I heard the prizes, but I think I would have had a bad time, so I'm not really upset.
I don't think you would have had a bad time. I think you would have had a mid time.
I think I would have had a bad time.
Why? Bingo's fun.
Not really.
You don't like bingo?
Bingo's annoying because I never win the drawing things where you put your name in a hat and draw. I never win those. And in turn, I have to win the ultimate version of that to win bingo. I don't think I've ever won an actual game of bingo that ends after one card. Did you know it's next weekend? The weekend of the 28th. I asked off of work for it a long time.
I probably won't go back to Moe's bingo night just because the music was too loud and the MC was annoying. And then Colton was like, "Oh, there's trivia tomorrow." I'm like, "I have church." I said, "No."
The prizes were just really good.
Prizes are insane.
It would have been cool to.
Apparently Jada said he wanted to go because he saw on their Instagram that it was an Xbox. So I might just go check their Instagram every week and see if there's something I really, really want, and I'd go.
If it's something really good.
But yeah, it was overall. I would rate the night a 7, probably.
I'd rate my night a 9.5.
That's good.
I went and hung out with. I texted Daniel. I asked him because I haven't seen him in a while, and so I texted him. I was like, over fall break, I was like, "Yo, when you get back from where you're at?" And then he was like, "I'm getting back, whatever, but I'll be busy because of missing out on homework and stuff. We're coming on Friday for Bulldog Bash."
Y'all are going to see.
I'm not going to Bulldog Bash.
I'm not either because Spider-Man 2 comes out.
But
I'm so excited. I haven't talked about Spider-Man 2 yet, but it's okay.
That's true because it's not out yet.
It's not.
They'll talk about it a lot,
dude. We might as well just call CALEB A.M Spider-Man 2 review. I'm just joking.
I'm sure you will beat it a couple times by then.
I'm not going to speedrun it or anything. And they said, they said the game was shorter than the first one, but the first time I played the first one, it took a week. So.
It took me a while to beat it, but that's because I was playing on Joy's PlayStation, and me, Andy, and Joy were all playing it at the same time.
To beat the story, it didn't take long to 100%. It took a while. But. I hope y'all have fun at Bulldog Bash, Andy, though. I wanted to go because I don't dislike Jason Derulo, but Spider-Man 2 over almost any artist that would ever be at Bulldog Bash.
It would take them
John
Mayer's coming to Bulldog Bash!
Oh my god! Dude, if that happened, it never would, but I'd be the guy who got there.
I don't know. Give him 10, 15 years when he's washed up.
That's true. He did leave his record label last year.
Yeah.
So,
Might
but yeah,
happen.
no, I'd be like the guy who got there at 2 in the morning.
Studios going bet. What was I talking? Oh, Daniel.
Yeah. Huh?
I thought you were saying something.
No, I just mentioned his Bulldog Bash thing.
Yeah, no. Daniel said he couldn't do anything today and yesterday, and then I was gonna play video games with Jack, and I asked him if he was busy, and I was gonna tell him to get on, and he just called me and said, "I'm coming to pick you up," and I was like, "To what?" Because I might say no, and he said, "I'm just getting dinner." I was like, "Okay."
I wish you would have told me you were leaving. We were scared.
My bad.
We couldn't find you, and your car was in the parking lot. We got really concerned. We were like, is this in game?
All we saw was a pile of dust.
No, look, because there was like some dust, like from like the shades in your room. Like you could see like some dust particles, and we were like,
guys,
This
you're gonna
good.
want to see this.
Nah. That's why I called you, because I was like, where the frick are you?
I was just getting dinner.
Yeah.
I ended up not eating anything though because I had a late lunch. And Chick-fil-A finally gave me the free chicken sandwich
Nice.
survey thing.
So next trivia night.
I think it's because I ordered a chicken sandwich.
That might be it, because
I got like a free chicken sandwich using points because I was really hungry.
So I gave you a survey?
Yeah, that might have been it.
That's probably it, because you do order a kid's meal.
That's also true. It might just be I need to order a meal.
Yeah.
But I still ordered a kid's meal. I just added on the free sandwich. I don't know. Maybe it's just luck. As I said, I'm not very lucky. Unlike that one time that you got the free card, I didn't.
I still have it.
And
I think I used it.
I ordered twice.
Hello?
But yeah, so I did that, and then when I came back, I took a shower. I started watching a new show the other night, which was fun. I haven't done that literally in forever, like by myself. So that was cool. And then I played video games. And I haven't had a single day to do that in ages. It's been so freaking long. And so it felt pretty nice. Although I should have worked on my experimental lab, but I think I really am just going to do that tomorrow. And
I should have worked on my video presentation, but I didn't. But it's not due till next week. I just wanted to get it out the way. But it's okay. I probably won't have time to do it today because I'll be on campus until 5, and I'm just gonna go straight to church. Because by the time
you are gonna work.
Yeah. By the time I got back here, I'd have to just turn around and go to church. So
Yeah.
I won't be after I leave in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I won't be back here, so I won't have time to make my video today. So I'm just gonna make it tomorrow.
I don't know how that feels. Mondays. Ugh. I get to campus at like 9 and don't get back until 10:30. I love Mondays though. It's just sometimes on Sundays I think about how I don't have any free time tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if I didn't like my job, that would be an issue. But I love my job. Was surfaces washed up though? No, the thing is with like Jason Derulo's washed up. Surfaces
is
small and like they're on their up and up. Kind of. Sunday best is going to be the most popular song. That was a TikTok song.
Between 2011 and 2015, we would have never gotten Jason Derulo. Yeah. That's why we were able to get Jason Mraz during that stretch of years, because he's been washed up since 2010. So, even though he's still very good, like I love Jason Mraz.
I don't care at all about Jason Derulo. We're staying the night, so I got to go hang out with the guys. Mostly just use your shower. Fair enough. I think you should be more excited about the Rengoku sweatshirt.
I like Jason Derulo.
I like Trumpets.
Trumpets is great. I like a bunch of his.
Not a
bunch. I don't know why I said a bunch. I like 6 of his songs.
I like Trumpets and Solo. Whatever that one's called.
Riding Solo. Dude, I love Want to Want Me. His rendition of Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Jason Derulo is Donna's cousin. Who's Donna?
From Parks and Rec. I thought Genuine was her cousin. Yeah, it's Genuine. It's not Jason Derulo.
He's trying to look for excuses to come. Just let him have this win.
I can't. It's Genuine. Genuine sings Pony. Why he say that?
All I know is that Jason Derulo is going to sing the song about butts, and I hate that song.
That song's just funny because of all the memes that have been made with it.
The memes are funny, but like the fact that there are going to be people wiggling their butts to that song, unironically, just I don't want to be there.
All you gotta do is wiggle yourself.
No.
Takes, just get a little. Sorry, I forgot we were live.
Mom, pick me up.
Mom's with me.
Mom, I'm scared. Yeah. I also practice a lot of pickleball on Saturday. We need to go play.
Yeah, we'll have to do that tomorrow because I won't be able to today or Friday. No, not Friday. Sorry, I forgot. However, I'm willing to bet Friday Sanderson will be pretty open. Like most people are going to be.
Yeah, probably.
Bash.
If you need a break from your eyes, watching a screen all day, we can.
Don't worry, I'm wearing 2 pairs of blue light glasses.
You need more of mine.
Nah, I got all of mine too.
I might come in here and watch you play at some point.
I'm still trying to decide if I want to stream it or not.
I say just enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But record some of the gameplay and make a video about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a review about it. My only thing with streaming it though was I feel like that gets some people to watch because it's probably the second biggest video game release of this year, and
ooh, maybe
I think it's 3rd.
When did Baldur's Rock come out?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, but I do know that if I start streaming it and I put it on the
Hogwarts Legacy came out this year.
I think it's bigger than Hogwarts Legacy. I completely forgot that game existed.
Yeah, but you're not a Harry Potter fan.
So
you're a Spider-Man fan and you're biased.
I think it's going to be a bigger game. Last time
it also came out in February.
Last time a Spider-Man game came out, it won Game of the Year.
Last time an Overwatch game came out, it won Game of the Year.
Do you think Overwatch 2 is going to win Game
That's
of the
what
Year?
I'm saying. Overwatch 2 was a letdown.
I don't think it's going to be a letdown based on what I've.
I don't think it will be either.
It looks incredible. I'm excited. I'm so excited, dude. I could scream.
Starfield was pretty big.
I
like how Fire Emblem Engage is on this list. Yeah, Baldur's Gate came out this year, which is one of the biggest games. So, yeah, it hasn't been the most massive year for games.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Tears of the Kingdom came out this year.
That's what I was talking about. I had Tears of the Kingdom at 1, and this would be 2 as far as biggest releases go. It's been a big year for movies and music, though.
Since Andy is present, I should tell this story. I said something about how excited I was for the FNAF movie, and he said something like, "Genuinely though, it looks terrible." I was like, "What?"
I didn't think it looked terrible.
I thought it looked really good.
I wanted to, I've never played FNAF, and I want to go see it because I thought it looked good.
I thought it looked really good, and then I said it's like my most anticipated movie of the year, and he was like, "Well, nothing." He was like, "Nothing else came out this year." I was like, "John Wick 4, Guardians 3,
that's why I'm confused.
the Mario Bros movie, Scream
6." I needed one of the biggest fans.
Across the Spider-Verse.
The anticipation for that movie. At least for me.
I knew that all these movies would come out at some point. The FNAF movie was never a guarantee. This is cool as freak.
Okay.
It's not really I think I was more excited for Guardians 3.
I love that movie.
But I think that's it. There's just something about the FNAF movie that is just I used to play FNAF as a little boy, and now it feels like this thing that used to be so important to me, and I still watch YouTube videos that MatPat makes about it. It's coming out, and it's so cool. Yeah, we were talking about Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is gonna get Game of the Year just because it's a big Nintendo game.
I don't think Spider-Man's going to get Game of the Year, but I think other than Tears of the Kingdom is the second biggest video game release of the year.
The only issue with that is that it's a PlayStation exclusive, which don't like. Nintendo is exclusive, so
Nothing else can compete.
Baldur's Gate was a massive game, and it came out a while ago, and people are still talking about it.
I never even heard of this game, but I'm not connected in the gaming world, so I'm not surprised I didn't know this game.
I don't know much about it, but I've heard tons of people talk about it because apparently it's really good. But I don't know.
Maybe Jedi Survivor came out too, but I don't know.
Yeah, that one kind of fell flat from
Did
what
it?
I saw.
I didn't like. I'm assuming it wasn't that great because when Fallen Order came out, that's all Evan talked about, and then for this one, he talked about it for a week straight when it came out, like when it was about to come out, and then he told me about it after he played it, and he hasn't mentioned it since. So.
Yeah, I kind of forgot it came out. I heard it was there. I heard they're gonna make a third one though. The Mario movie. Yeah, but the Mario movie wasn't in talks. Like, since FNAF 3, they've been talking about making a FNAF movie. Like, they've been talking about making this movie for years.
The best video game movie of all time is Wreck-It Ralph, and we'll never see. That was a joke.
I genuinely, I think the best video game movie I've seen is the Mario movie.
I don't.
That might change. We're hoping it changes with FNAF.
I don't know many video game movies though.
Didn't watch the Sonic movies. Didn't watch Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I didn't. I watched the first Sonic movie. It was pretty good.
I don't know.
It's like a movie as a
Do we need
kid.
to end?
Yeah, I gotta go soon, or like now.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. We love you. We heart you.
Andy, I know there was they said that they're not in it, but I still think there's a chance. Like, Andrew Garfield said he wasn't going to be in No Way Home. So, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think there's a chance. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all been CALEB A.M. We love CALEB A.M.